Oh, Canada, my home and native land. I'm just getting ready based on what's going on in the U.S. right now. Do you need a passport to go to Canada? You probably need a passport, right? I'm just anyway. Welcome to the High Beach. This is Hayes Arcade, your hardcore casual fan, and we are just one last stop away from WrestleMania, and that is Elimination Chamber in Toronto, Canada. Let's get straight into it. Let's get it started. Shout out to the Black Eyed Peas. We're gonna start off with the women's chamber match, the 6-women chamber match to determine who will face either Rhea or Io for the title at WrestleMania. Let's do a process of elimination. Let's start off with Roxanne Perez. Come on, son. Come on, son. I know people, I like her, but I'm seeing too many people saying that she could potentially win this match. How? Like, she ain't putting enough work in the street. She ain't putting enough work on these corners. Like, she got to put more work in before she can try to come for the Queen Pin. You hear me? Like, nah, we ain't doing that. No disrespect to Roxanne, but she already tied up with Bayley. I don't know where that's going. But speaking of Bayley, also, Bayley, since she's turned babyface, she's kind of been bland, stale, gonna be honest with you. She already had a title run last year. She ain't getting that again until she does something interesting, respectfully. So that cancels each other out. Now we have Naomi. Naomi. I love Naomi. You know, you love Naomi. We all love Naomi. You know, God damn well she ain't winning this match. Like, it just ain't happening. Like, I wish she could have won last year at some time, but sometimes it's not written in the stars a million miles away. I would say it was a pretty solid WrestleMania theme. Can we go back to, like, rock themes? I'm sorry. My ADD is getting the best of me. Naomi's not winning this. I think she could be tied up with Jade. However that tied up with Jade. No, however that happens, whether that's one-on-one tag team, however that's going to work. So she's already going to be busy, I think. So that leaves Liv Morgan, dud. Like, that's the Dundalas. That's done. That's cooked. No, we already did Liv and Io a couple months ago. We already did Liv and Rhea all year last year. That is done. We're not doing that again. She just won the tag team titles with Raquel. We're good off that. I don't know why a lot of people are saying that she can win too. I don't know what they're getting with that either. Which leaves only 2 people. That leaves Alexa Bliss, Bianca Belair. Part of me thought they're probably going to give it to Alexa Bliss because she's a fresh face. We haven't seen her in a couple years. She's definitely over. And you have this Y6 looming to where that could be the intriguing storyline of will she go over to the dark side once she faces either Io or Rhea. And I'm like, yeah, Alexa Bliss is like, she just ain't got that sauce right now. Like, to me, respectfully, she just ain't got that sauce. Like, I'm just not really seeing it right now. I think by mid to the end of the year, I can definitely see her contending and potentially winning a title. But right now, going to WrestleMania, I don't feel that energy. She ain't got the glow right now. She ain't got the glow. But who does got the glow is the EST and Bianca Belair, who I predict will win this match. Not only because I want it and I'm hoping to put it in the universe to the wrestling guys, and I'm not talking about JBL, but because Bianca Belair is the biggest star. You want your biggest stars going against your other biggest stars at WrestleMania, which leads me to, I do think Rhea's going to beat Io. I know everybody loves Io. I love Io. You love Io. We all love Io. That's dope. But this is WrestleMania, my nigga. Stop. I don't know what we doing here. Like, I'm hearing things. I'm seeing things. Let's stop it. We want the biggest box office match again with the 2 biggest stars of that era, one-on-one. Like, let's stop it. Bianca, Rhea, let's get to it. That's what I think is going to finally happen. We're finally going to get this match. Finally. Speaking of that, no, you know what? We're going to wait for that. After this match, they're probably going to do the women's tag team match of Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Yeah, Trish and Tiffany gonna pack them out. I don't think it's gonna be like You need Canada to be happy. Now I think they are going to be happy with whoever wins the women's chamber, but I think you want to keep that energy in the building. So I think Trish is going to win. You want Tiffany to look strong going up against Charlotte. So she probably, if I were to do it, I would actually have Tiffany pin Nia. Now, do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. Probably Trish is going to pin Candice LeRae. But if I were to book it, I would have Tiffany pin Nia so she could look strong versus Charlotte. But following this, I do think we probably do The Rock versus Cody Rhodes. I think you want to sandwich that in between the 4 matches. I think that's the best pacing you can do. The Rock has been very creepy and weird. Let's just say that. Even as a Super Rock fan, I can agree with y'all that his promos over the past week or so have been very odd and eerie, and I love it. I love it. I absolutely love that everybody's so freaked out. Everybody is just so like, I don't know what's going on. The Rock wants Cody's soul. What is going on? Is he going from the final boss to the final Diddy? What is happening? I absolutely love it. The nigga last night came out there with a Cody soul belt with Dusty Rhodes' death date on it. That is crazy. Do you understand how crazy that is? Like, nigga, like I understand everybody feel a certain way about him. Has he been completely coherent? Has he been repeating himself? Yes. But it's still The Rock. To everybody that's not feeling The Rock right now, I'm telling you, this is my bold prediction. After tonight, all of you will be like, oh, I promise you, I don't know what they're going to do. I have no idea. Only thing I do know is that Cody is not going to accept The Rock's challenge. He ain't going to do it. Or offer, not challenge. Cody is not going to accept The Rock's offer. He just not. When that happens, I don't know what The Rock is going to do. Now, I did have some thoughts last night. I'm like, what if, Randy Orton comes back and Randy Orton maybe accepts The Rock's offer? Or what if The Rock enters himself into an Elimination Chamber? Like, I started brainstorming a lot of different things. What if The Rock just goes ahead and faces Cody right there and beats him with the bloodline interfering? Like, I was thinking so many different things, but this is one of those rare times where I don't want to really predict. I just want to enjoy it. So I know a lot of people, they don't know what to feel right now. Just, The Rock has been saying this for the longest. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride the great one is taking you on. That's the only thing I can advise. I promise you. So, but yeah, Cody Rhodes will not accept The Rock's offer. And I think we'll slowly see the real plans The Rock has. Because The Rock probably will say, I knew you were going to do that, but I'm always thinking 20 steps ahead. So The Rock's going to do something like that, and who knows what's going to happen after that. Now, we have the unsanctioned match. I think this is going to be that match of the night. I think this is for sure going to be the match of the night. I think my favorite unsanctioned match is probably Shawn Michaels Triple H at SummerSlam. And I think it's probably going to reach those type of levels of intensity, violence, storytelling. I really respect them. It's in Canada. I don't know if have they ever had like a big time PLE match in Canada between Kevin Owens and Sammy? I don't think they have, right? So I expect them to go all out. All out. I'm not talking about AEW. I expect them to go all out. And the winner of this match, I believe, is going to be KO. KO needs this win. It does not make sense for KO to continue to do all these heel dirty things, dirty tactics, creepy tactics. He was outside the man's house with his family inside. It makes no sense for him to be doing all this and then lose. Sammy doesn't need to win. Now, I do predict they're probably going to do a thing where Sammy's family is going to be ringside, and they might do a thing to where, the wife might try to throw in a towel or something like that. because Sammy can have a match in Canada without the family being ringside. I understand it's supposed to be an emotional attachment and you're telling a story, but we don't need it every time he's in Canada. I do think that's what's going to happen. It is what it is. I'm not mad about it. I'm just like, I'm kind of like something different from Sammy at this particular point. But I do expect KO to win, for him to look strong. Why? Because to show not only that KO can pull the trigger. I think they're going to tell the story. Sammy cannot pull the trigger on KO, but KO can pull the trigger on Sammy. After he beats Sami Zayn, that's when we probably get Randy Orton. Or I would like it better if Randy Orton doesn't show up tonight. I don't want that, because we have another return I'm predicting in the chamber for the men's Elimination Chamber match. So we have KO with, I think, a definitive win versus Sammy. I want a definitive win versus Sammy to build KO back strong as a competitor. And then I think that's going to lead up to him versus Randy Orton, because you want him to look strong versus Orton at WrestleMania, which is what I'm predicting where they're going to go. Meanwhile, now it's time for the main event of the evening, the men's Elimination Chamber match. This is definitely stacked. We have Damian Priest versus Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk versus John Cena. Let's get this out the way right now. We all know Damian Priest ain't winning. Respectfully, like, we fucks with you, Damian. Like, we fucks. I know everybody's saying the same thing. Like, we know he ain't gonna win. Respectfully, you just need to figure out. You're in the Bailey after losing the title to Nia at SummerSlam. You're kind of in this weird mold where you're bigger than a mid-card title, but you're not big enough for a world title. So you're kind of in a weird mid to main event like echelon right now. But you'll figure it out. You'll be fine. But yeah, I don't expect Damian to win. And I think he's going to eliminate Drew. I don't think Drew is going to win, even though I do not like that he's been losing a lot lately. But I think they're going to cancel each other out. I think Damian pins Drew. He's going to be the first. My bold prediction is Drew is going to be the first one eliminated. It's going to be shocking. Everybody like, oh my God. Drew then is going to probably beat up Damian Priest badly for Logan Paul to get the pin on Damian to get the heat. I think it's going to be that sequence. So now we're left with Logan Paul, Seth Rollins, Punk, Cena. Let's get all this suspense out the way. Logan Paul is not winning. So you probably have Punk or Cena, probably Punk, eliminate Logan Paul. Logan Paul's out of there. So now we're down to 3. Punk, Rollins, Cena. These are your 3 major real contenders, potentially for Cody's title at WrestleMania. Which leads me to the return of whatever that song goes. Roman Reigns, a la Shawn Michaels in 2010, comes from like the bottom of the ring, spears Seth Rollins. CM Punk pins Seth Rollins 1, 2, 3. Rollins loses this match, cannot fight for the championship at WrestleMania thanks to a returning Roman Reigns. Which Roman walks up the ramp, Paul Heyman's right there. Paul Heyman and CM Punk look at each other like, and that's all we're gonna get. I just want to make that a thing. So that leaves one of the biggest rivals of the past decade, CM Punk versus John Cena. Who will face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania? I think there can only be one answer only. That is CM Punk. Again, I don't understand people that, like, everybody I see keeps saying John Cena, 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 John Cena. I'm like, why? Like, but it's his last WrestleMania. It's his last WrestleMania in the words of Kofi Kingston. So what? I don't give a damn that it's his last WrestleMania. What it got to do with me? It's not my fault that Cena has decided to be a part-timer. It's not my fault that Cena decided to go Hollywood. It's not my fault that, like CM Punk has been saying, Cena has not been even showing up. He doesn't even have the respect for y'all to do promos like The Rock did last year on IG, at least. Like, you think I forgot? You think I forgot everything that Cena said to The Rock 12, 13, 14 years ago? You think I forgot that? It's so funny how things turn around. The Rock has been there more than Cena has been over the past year. Ain't that funny? I think it's hilarious. So Cena has not been there to build the matchup at all, has not done one segment, one promo, nothing to build it, didn't even qualify to win a match to get into the chamber. He just strong-armed his way in, which is a very heel thing to do. And now the man who hasn't won a match in over 70 years, one-on-one, hasn't won a significant match in over 2,000 days, is going to disappear after the Rumble, come back and win Elimination Chamber and beat the 5 biggest competitors in the WWE? That's not going to happen. CM Punk is going to win this match to go on and face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. That's it. That is what it's going to be. In my heart of hearts, I know that's going to happen. I know that's going to happen. Cena, it don't make sense for Cena to win when he hasn't been able to win a match. So you haven't been able to win a match in 7 years, you can come back and win Elimination Chamber? That don't even make sense. Unless he makes a deal with the devil. Now, if they do that, and they're bold enough to do that, then hey, I'm all for it. I don't think that's going to happen, but that's the only way I see Cena winning this match is if he makes a deal with the devil and Cena wins, because they have been doing segments between all the competitors and Cody Rhodes. It's Cody Rhodes talked down about The Rock, Seth talked down about The Rock, Drew didn't, but a lot of people have been talking bad about The Rock. And so The Rock could be like, okay, fine. Cody didn't accept my offer. I know somebody that will. The same man that I hope be put in the Fast and Furious series followed in my footsteps. So that's the only way I see it happening. But I don't think you turn Cena heel at least until near the end of the retirement tour. People want to feel good. People want to follow the story of him trying to win the title. It makes no sense for him it just doesn't make sense logically and storyline wise for him to win this match or even be in the match. He has to lose. He has to face adversity. He has to climb that mountain. The old man has to climb that mountain to finally get to where he used to be at his prime. That's a hell of a story to tell. You have all year to tell it. CM Punk is winning Elimination Chamber. This is the only match I'm positive. I'm positive CM Punk's going to win this match, go on to face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, and from there, you tell the story of will CM Punk be the Rise Corporate Champion? How will The Rock be involved? How will he be included? And that's your build, and that is your WrestleMania match for WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. But those are my predictions. That's what I think is going to happen. Let me know how you feel. What are your predictions? What matches are you looking forward to? I'm really looking forward to everything outside the tag team match. I'm definitely looking forward to the unsanctioned match between KO and Sammy, the Elimination Chamber matches. I'm definitely looking forward to see what The Rock and Cody are going to do. How weird The Rock can get even more than... I can't believe the nigga has a Cody Soul belt and put Dusty's death date on. I just can't get over that. That is insane. Like, this nigga is unhinged. You hear me? But like, comment, subscribe, share all the things of the things. Welcome to the high, bitch. There's Saints Arcade, your hardcore casual fan. And if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
I'm the best. I'm the best in the world.